Hey guys, Kyle, the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for Eden Zero, Chapter 29. And the chapter starts off by pretty much giving us a lot of the fan service that Mashima is known for, of seeing Rebecca and Homura in the bath together, which of course I'm all for, but I do like how it did help in order to build on the fact that there's pretty much no more secrets in order for Homura to keep. So pretty much now, so basically Homura has learned. So now Homer is getting more accustomed to being part of the crew itself, and that's one thing that I think as weird as it is, that's one thing I think I always give Mashima credit for, is that I feel that unlike Fairy Tail, which I will admit I think he was just using that for pure fan service a lot more of the times. I do like how in a way he does use his fan service in order to actually in Eden Zero, in order to actually get in order to get a lot of character interaction and development across. Like it is again, I'm sure he probably did in Fairy Tail, but I feel if he did, he's doing it better here in Eden Zero almost. But yeah, that's kind of just my little thought on it. And but of course, the interaction between Rebecca and Homer isn't the only thing we get. As we also get as we also as we also get a little bit of exposition where we learn that the ether bath we learn that the ether bath only has the ability to awaken the power of ether gear, but pretty much from there, the person whose power is awakened actually has to train in order to mold that pretty much power into basically their own into their own ability, which I will admit, with this little exposition dump on the ether bath, it does alleviate a little bit of a lot of the initial problems I had with Rebecca gaining ether gear. But the thing is, I'm still unsure if I want her to have ether gear in general, because I don't know. Well, like I said, from the way the exposition is, it seems like Mashima is building on the fact that if she does get an ether gear, it's only going to her her basic her little her little her little combo with Happy. But yeah, I'm just not sure about her gaining ether gear at all. Like I said, the exposition, it did help alleviate a lot of my problems with the idea. But yeah, I'm not sure if I really like her gaining ether gear in general. But yeah, it is what it is. And I'll Mashima, if he that's what Mashima intends to do, then it sounds like he is gonna at least only do it as a support thing or something like that. Um. Now, aside from that, we have two major reveals in this chapter. Yeah, two. But both of which having to do with the Starshines, which is that, and starting with, which is that, the first big one is with Pino, which is revealed that which is that Pino is eventually going to grow into a Starshine herself, known as the Life of Edens, which could mean, which when I heard Life of Edens, or sorry, it was Light of Edens, I believe is what they said. Well, yeah, Light of Edens, which could mean two things. My first thought was that Pino could eventually succeed Ivory, but with Ivory, she's pretty much known as the Life of Edens, not Light, unless that's a translation error. But the other possibility that I'm kind of more in favor of is that this could confirm that there wasn't always four Starshines, and that there was actually a fifth Starshine that we don't know about yet, and Pino is the successor to basically the fifth Starshine. So, and like I said, as of right now, I'm cautiously in the latter camp of supporting that there's possibly a fifth Starshine, um, because I think I remember the Light of Edens being referenced in this being referenced earlier in the series, that was separate from Ivory. So yeah, I think this is kind of I think with the reveal of Pino being the Light of Edens, I think this is kind of enforcing that, yeah, there is a fifth Starshine for sure that we need to look out for. Um, but but yeah, in terms of Pino, like Pino being that Starshine, I am curious as to where Mashima's taking this for sure. It's should be interesting. I'm curious if as to when we're gonna see her start awakening her power. I want to assume it'll probably be when the four other Starshines are together again. But yeah, who knows for sure. Um, and a quick note, I want to mention even before I get to even before I get to the second biggest the biggest reveal in this chapter is the pacing of this chapter, because honestly the pretty much the pacing of this, like the pacing of this chapter, it was really fast. Like it basically jumped from pretty much one scene to the next. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but even like it's one of those things where the pacing was really fast, and yet despite it being really fast, I think that they still that Mashima, he still managed to get a lot of information out in a very in a very balanced way almost. Like it's yeah, just the pacing of this chapter was it was weird in a way. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got a bit of a chuckle when Rebecca was basically trying to contact the guild, and she was basically told that that she's pretty much that this pretty much big celebrity on Blue Garden now. So it's like, hey, it looks like her dream finally came true. So it's like, wow, yeah, that just came right the hell out of. It came right the hell out of nowhere, and I'm happy for Rebecca in that, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny too. But pacing wise, it was one of those times where it was just really fast, but also kind of, but it still managed to work with that fast pacing almost. Um, Now, the other big reveal we get is the introduction of the Knights of the dancing Sakura Cosmos, I think, or something like that, as well as already jumping right into finding Hermit. So one at a time, of course, starting with the Knights, because yeah, just the design of these guys is badass, and it makes me wanna. It makes me want to see the real. It makes me want to basically see pretty much the real knights in action. And yeah, I was a little let down when I learned that the knights we were introduced to in this chapter were only statues. But like, it's just one of those things where pretty much just in the way that Mashima designed these guys was basically already enough of a reveal to say, okay, these pretty much guys are badass and they're hot shit. And yeah, it's one of those things where, or just imagine pretty much all the decimation and the damage that pretty much these that the real knights would cause is enough in order to fuel the hype. Like I'm. Like I don't let's I think the damage that all these guys could cause is basically on the level of guild arts, and or maybe even beyond guild arts. Like that's basically that's from a lot of the hype that I'm kind of feeling right now. Like I'm feeling a lot of the guild arts level hype with these guys right now. So yeah, I can't wait to see what the real things can actually do. And on and as I said, we basically also a lot of the other thing that happens is that we get the reveal of Hermit in this chapter, which yeah, when we see Hermit, my Prince Lolly alarm went into overdrive when I saw her. And even the appearance does definitely share a lot of a weird similarity to pretty much Wendy, I guess, just in Wendy. So yeah, I mean we basically only got like only a profile image of her, but even just seeing her from far away, I could definitely tell that she's probably that height wise she's probably a lot shorter than the other Starshines for sure. So yeah, she I think we're looking at a lolly Starshine here for sure. But even more importantly than just her being a lolly, though, is the fact that Mashima introduced her a mere page after seeing the knights, which makes me think that the knights weren't always statues, and whatever happened to them, Hermit is trying to fix, because Hermit is almost trying to fix. I think the knights were ended up being encased in stone somehow, and she's trying to almost and Hermit is trying to do something in order to revive them, or something like that. But and the only other possibility I can think beyond that is that she's trying to locate the knights for some reason, but she's trying to locate the knights, and she thinks that by communicating with them with their statues she can find them or something like that, which for because and whatever, but whatever the case, this is definitely reinforcing clearly that of her ability of the Mind of Edens for sure, and I'm just curious as to what the specifics of her ability are for sure. But yeah, guys, that's my review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Mr. Crunchyroll. Death Knight of Anime, signing off. Later, guys.